皆さんこんにちは。Welcome to 英語ファイル。今回はですね、久々に英検1級の語彙問題対策をしていこうと思います。一応ね、来月行われる予定なんですけど、どうなるかわからないですよね。でも実施されるっていう前提で対策を進めていこうと思います。おそらく週1ぐらいのペースでやっていこうと思います。で、これね、初めてこのシリーズ見ますという人いるかもしれないので、簡単に説明すると、過去65回分ですねの過去問を分析して、でどの単語が答えになったのかっていうのを全部データとして出して、で個人的にこれちょっと難しかったかなっていう単語を毎回5つ紹介するっていう、シリーズです。今までのやつ見たことなかった場合はプレイリスト作りましたので、確か10回分あるので、そちらの方もぜひ見てみてください。はい。で、あとですね、力試しもできますので、まずは例えばパスタンで勉強して、で自分がちゃんと覚えたかどうかっていうのを確認するために動画を見るっていうやり方もありかなと思います。はい、ということでですね、早速力試しタイムなので頑張ってやってみてください。どうぞ。はい、お疲れ様でした。じゃあ今から解説するんですけど、解説は英語でやります。なぜならばリスニングの訓練も同時にしてほしいからです。じゃあいきますよ。So the first word was wayward. Now this has been the answer once before in previous tests. So let me read the sentences. I used to be a wayward child. I would never listen to my parents and always cause them trouble. So wayward means behaving badly. So here's a picture of the scene. So this word, wayward, may have reminded you of words like forward, backward, toward. So ward is related to direction. So forward would mean going this way, backward would mean going this way. Now wayward apparently used to be awayward. So in other words, you're moving away from something. So think of it as moving away from correct behavior or good behavior. So if you're moving away from that, then you're moving toward wrongful, bad behavior. All right, so let me read the sentences one more time. I used to be a wayward child. I would never listen to my parents and always cause them trouble. Wayward means behaving badly. Okay, so the second word was botch. Now this word has been the answer twice before in previous tests. So let me read. It said, I tried to repair the car, but I botched up the job. I made the problem worse than before. So botch means to do something badly or to ruin something. And it's usually followed by up. So if you use the word up, that can mean completely. So for instance, eat up means eat something completely. Clean up means clean something completely. So if you botch up something, then you've ruined it completely. So here's a picture. Now there's one thing I realized. The word botch sounds like botsu in Japanese. And incredibly, the meaning is also quite similar. They're both related to doing something badly. So that's how I remember the meaning. Okay, so let me read the sentences one more time. I tried to repair the car, but I botched up the job. I made the problem worse than before. So botch means to do something badly, to ruin something. Alright, word number 3 is derelict. Now this has been the answer once before in previous tests. So let me read. I have a fascination with derelict buildings. Even though they are old and damaged, they all have their own histories. So derelict means in very bad condition, and we usually describe buildings as being derelict. So here's a picture. Now, if you've been watching this vocab series, you may remember that I once introduced a word with a similar meaning, dilapidated. So I think the original difference was that if a building is derelict, it's in bad condition because it has been abandoned and nobody is looking after it. Now, on the other hand, dilapidated means in bad condition because it's been damaged. So I think I explained that dilapidate means throwing rocks at something in order to damage it, because the lapid bit, similar to like lapis lazuli, so that's a rock. But I would say that there's not that much difference in modern usage. Anyway, they both start with the same D sound, so that's how I remember that they have similar meanings. So one more time. I have a fascination with derelict buildings. Even though they are old and damaged, they all have their own histories. Derelict means in very bad condition. Word number 4 is idyllic. This word has also been the answer just once before in previous tests. So let me read. I once visited an idyllic village in the countryside of Italy. It was so beautiful that I painted a picture of it. So idyllic means beautiful, peaceful, simple, and it's usually used to describe like a scene in the countryside. So here's a picture. Now the way I remember the meaning of this word is by connecting it to the word ideal. So my ideal place to live is in like an idyllic village. Okay, well, it works for me. So here's the sentence one more time. I once visited an idyllic village in the countryside of Italy. It was so beautiful that I painted a picture of it. So idyllic means beautiful, peaceful, simple. So the last one is a phrase, hot air. And this has been the answer once before in previous tests. Let me read. The politician's promise was dismissed as hot air. Although it sounded exciting, it was too unrealistic. Alright, so hot air means empty talk, which in other words means someone might be saying something that sounds impressive and fabulous, but in fact, it's quite empty. It's unrealistic. It's not sensible. Alright, so here's a picture. I'm not sure if it's going to help. So in order to remember the meaning of this phrase, I imagine a hot air balloon. So compared to cold air, hot air expands, so it gets bigger. So if you put hot air into a balloon, it looks really big and impressive. But inside, it's empty. Well, it's just air, no substance. So that's like talking about these great big ideas, but when you look at it carefully, they're actually empty and unrealistic. So that's how I'm going to remember it. So here are the sentences again. The politician's promise was dismissed as hot air. Although it sounded exciting, it was too unrealistic. So hot air means empty talk. はい、お疲れ様でした。いかがでしたか？結構ね、久々にやったんですけど、できましたでしょうか？英検がね、予定通り実施されるっていう前提で、これからも週1ぐらいのペースでアップしていこうと思います。で、最後にですね、ちょっとお知らせなんですが、以前ね、皆さんが盛り上げてくれたオンラインの英語ディベートなんですけど、第2回を実施しようと考えています。一応、日曜日ですね、なので5月31日を予定してるんですけど、まだテーマと、あと時間帯が決まってないので、これらをですね、金曜日にアップする動画の最後に発表しようと思います。ぜひ見てください。 今回はねあらかじめテーマを教えますので、事前にリサーチが可能になるため、なんかもっと面白い展開になるのかなってワクワクしています。皆さんでぜひもう一度盛り上げていきましょう。それでは今日はここまでです。Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next lesson.